Alright everybody, welcome to the stream tonight. We are going to do some casual gameplay and talk about the new interactive NPCs a little bit. But, you know, we're going to do some casual stuff. And okay.
Hi.
Alright, we are back. Sorry, I'm not sure if you guys caught the opening of the show, but we're going to discuss a little bit about these new interactive NPCs. And, hi Azure, how's it going? How's the audio on that end? Hopefully everything's coming through okay. We've been kind of busy lately, but anyway. So, alright, let me do a little bit of self-promotion here right quick, guys. Bear with me here.
We had a large influx of new players into our society, and we were working with them to get them mentors and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've been really busy. Busy.
I personally have 5 of them.
Yep.
Because we got about 10 to 15 all at one time.
What is going on here? No. There we go. Good grief.
But the group, my personal group of disciples this time are really good. They're gonna stay in the game.
Yeah, they seem to be doing very well.
3 of them I know for a fact are gonna continue after their discipleship.
My apologies, guys. I'm just finishing up some last minute technical stuff here. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Alright, thank you. Okay, Azure, as I was saying, we're going to talk a little bit about the new interactive NPCs. Whoops. Oh my goodness. If I can...
Mouse has been doing that to me today, too.
There we go. Alright. So we're going to talk about these guys. They're, you know, it's not a bad thing, I don't think. What do you think about these?
Oh, they're okay. I talked to them myself.
Yeah, I think these are more meant to be more of a supplement for, like, if your mentor isn't online, because if you ask it, are important. How about I spell it right? It will reply that they are, and it will advise you to get a mentor. You can see here. Because there are some things that these guys are not going to be able to show you or train you with.
To the people, or did you want me to read what he said?
You let him finish with, you know, typing it. So you can read it as a whole. But, alright, go ahead and read what he said.
Mentors are quite important, Solis. They provide guidance and valuable experience and help you navigate the complexities of Calypso. A good mentor can accelerate your learning curve. Well, I'm far away from the screen, too.
Oh, that's okay.
Accelerate your learning curve, offer strategic advice, and assist you in becoming self-sufficient more quickly. If you have any specific questions or need guidance on hunting techniques or combat strategies, feel free to ask.
Yeah, so when you ask it something specific, like, say, can you harvest trees? some things it's just kind of not too good on. We'll let it answer here, and you'll see an example of that and why it's important to still retain that one-on-one training. Keep going. Well, read as it's done. Yeah, there it is. Thank you for the new follow.
Cat 7420 just followed.
That's awesome. I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
And the reply to this is Solis. Harvesting trees is not featured in Entropia universe.
Yeah, now why? What? What do you mean? It's like, didn't we do like videos on that, and doesn't everybody know about that?
Did you want me to finish reading what he said?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you have any other questions or need guidance or hunting techniques on combat strategies, feel free to ask.
Okay, so clearly there are some things that they either left out on purpose because they do want mentors to continue to have a role. These, I think, are meant to more complement mentors. Say your mentor isn't around and you have a question. I don't know what is going on with this craziness here. They can be used when you're... Hang on, guys. I think I need to make a minor adjustment here. Oops.
I don't even know what's going on.
Well,
right now.
there's a technical issue going on at the moment. Our bandwidth is... Right.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I do believe they are meant to more complement your mentors for when they are not around than they are to hamper them. So use them wisely, but also retain that one-on-one with your mentors, because that is a very important aspect. These guys are not going to be able to follow you around and tell you everything you need to know, like little tips and tricks, and maybe there's a better way to do it, or you need to be shown how to do it because that's the way you learn things. So, you know, that's what you're going to have to look at with these guys.
Can you ask them when you get done doing that if they about a question about any other planet?
Yeah, I don't know what is going on here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me close that. Okay, that should maybe... We're working on our bandwidth, guys. We have a serious issue here for some reason.
Can I talk
Yes,
about the NPC?
go ahead.
Okay. When I was over here, the day that it came out, I think that was Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday,
I think so.
yeah. And I started asking it questions, and it only knows Calypso related stuff.
Yeah.
So if you have a question about like treasure hunting on Arcadia, it won't have any information like that. I also think that they are planning on putting in these interactive NPCs on every planet. I don't know. It's just a theory of mine that will help people on each of the normal starting planets.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to have to restart the equipment here. We're having a serious bandwidth issue, and it's related to... I'm going to have to just restart it because the network layer is going crazy here, but give us about 5 minutes and we'll be right back and we'll continue this. Unless it stabilizes. We'll go ahead and give it a minute. It might have just been something weird going on.
Congratulations, Angel, for getting a global.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Angel. 11 Petter. Good job. Alright, so well, maybe it's... Looks like it's stabilized. So, alright, let's just continue the stream then.
Okay.
Looks like we're good.
I don't know if she's listening.
She might be. You knew. Anyway, alright, so what I'm thinking more or less, guys, is you use these as a supplement because you can ask them some things and they know, like what is a maze?
I thought you were one of the listenings, baby girl.
Huh?
Baby girl, she's in
Oh, there you
the
go.
stream and said thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, it looks like, yeah, the stream is fine. Alright, I don't know what that was. That was a little weird, guys. Maybe it was just, whatever it was, we're good. Alright.
Let me read the answer.
Go ahead.
Solis. A maze hammer is a type of melee weapon in Entropia universe. It is often used in events or specific missions where you need to complete tasks or challenges. If you have any other questions or need guidance or hunting techniques or combat related strategies, feel free to ask.
Okay, so now if we ask it specific questions about it, let's say, fill with a maze. We'll let it do its thinking. Okay, see, if you ask it specific things, so you do have to be a little bit specific about what you want to know.
Solis, yes, you can skill melee with a maze hammer. It is a type of melee weapon, and using it will help improve your melee combat skills.
Keep going. Oh, wait.
If you have
Sorry.
any further questions or need guidance on hunting techniques or combat strategies, feel free to ask. I think the next time you ask it a question, I'm just gonna skip the other questions.
That's kind of the generic what it says at the end of everything.
After everyone.
That's a canned intent response. I know that from working with our AI that we're still working with. She's almost ready, guys, and that's another thing. I do have an announcement about her later. Since we're seeing all this in
do you
the
still
game.
have the warning up over here?
No, that's our stream
okay.
is paused.
Okay. I looked over
See.
and I got confused.
No, because if we do this, no, because if we do
because then we get bleed over, so you can go ahead and pause it again. I forgot.
Yeah. So that's why it's paused. But anyway, as we were saying, so you can ask it okay, where do I get the maze hammer? And we'll let it do its thinking. And as you can see, you cannot get it from the trade terminal.
Well, I need to read it first.
Go.
Solis, you can obtain the maze hammer from the trade terminal, TT, or the auction house. That is incorrect information.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom. I will be right back.
Alright, that's fine. So, as you can see, not too bad, but I wouldn't rely on it. I would use it for, if you have a question about something you can't ask your mentor. Hey, Mateo, how's it going, bro? Hi. Hi, Mateo. Alright, but anyway, so yeah, I would use that for more of a supplement than anything else, guys. I don't think they're trying to replace mentors, because as you can see, the technology isn't all that great yet, but it will get better over time. So I would say if you're going to use them to your benefit, like when your mentor isn't around, or if you have an absentee mentor, or you can't find me in Rookie Chat, or whatever, something like that. Which reminds me, I'm usually in Rookie Chat, and I do answer questions in there as well, guys. So don't be afraid to ask questions if you have them. In any place that I have a chat or whatever, you can generally find me. In fact, I'm probably going to make an in-game, actually I did, it's called Solis Live. But we'll actually launch that when we're ready. not quite ready with that one yet. But anyway, so basically, the trick is, these guys are going to be handy. They're going to learn more as the game goes on and those kinds of things. Keep in mind they are AI and they do have a limited knowledge and they do limit it on purpose. A little bit, I think, to keep mentors in the loop.
Is that Mateo standing in front of you?
Yes, it is Mateo standing in front of me. He is. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, I just wanted to kind of mention something about that because, to me it was kind of like, oh, that's cool, but some people couldn't. Ooh, look at all the. Oh, what's this? Mining stuff. Yes, I've actually been mining and crafting. I made. Oh, I sold it. Shit. Oh well. I made a few things and let's see. Let's show you the shirt. This is actually kind of. Oh, wait. I gotta take my armor off. Right. Shit.
He doesn't do clothes.
I'm
All
not
of
a
the
clothes
were
person.
in the film.
I'm just learning about that. Get off of there.
You do armor, I do clothes.
There it is.
I got a new pair of shoes, too.
Yes, she got new shoes. So, there's the shirt I made. It doesn't look too bad with that get up, I don't think. And if I wear it with my ghost, wait, I don't want to wear all of my ghost, because then you won't be able to see
Well,
it.
just equip your ghost and just take off the chest,
No,
because
just-
that's what you're going to do anyway, right?
Just watch. I'll just put the arm guards on. I had last night. See? But
I actually do like that
Ta-da.
shirt that you crafted. Too bad it's limited, because I changed my
Yeah.
clothes off.
I got lucky with that color matching what's on the ghost, though. That's another one of those happy accidents, and it looks pretty cool.
I think I went through like 3 outfit changes in game today.
Yeah. You and your outfits. Now I gotta get some pants and start working on that. So, yeah. Oh, I got some blue. Oh, I put them in I got a SB25 blueprint drop and some other things as well.
I'm glad you decided to start crafting.
Well, I really need to. I mean, yeah.
Tonight.
Okay, try again. Sorry, I had the mic.
I've been on Cali for the last week, and I've actually had fun on Cali. Usually, I don't really care for Serene.
Yeah,
For Cali, I prefer Serene.
There's been a lot of things going on with the society too, so.
Yeah, and I actually. And I got to do a team hunt last night with the society, which was really good for me.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been years, even though I've only played for a little over a year.
Yeah, well, we used to do those things, and you never got to participate sometimes, so.
Because
you had
of
a
us having
disciple
the
out
one
there.
computer.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. I mean, we are rising. Oh, that reminds me, guys, if you really like our content and you miss any of it, don't worry. We put it all on VOD, as you guys might know, so you can come back and watch it later if you miss it or come in late. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, and all that kind of good stuff, so you'll know when that happens and you'll never miss an episode. Because sometimes we do cover some pretty important mentoring type topics that people really do need to know, and we like to share. So, you know.
But it's also, yeah, that's true. But it's also important that I'm on Cali because I'm bonding with my disciples and stuff. That's
right.
Very important.
Yeah.
That you bond and have a very good relationship with your mentor disciple.
But what a lot of people don't understand, don't do or whatever, they may not spend a lot of one-on-one time with their mentors or their disciples. Some of them are just in it for the items. Some of it are dedicated and do spend the time and effort and do teach their disciples things. I'm not saying all other mentors but us are bad, because there are some really good ones out there besides us.
There are.
And there's mentors out there that we learn from, like Dissy, for example.
Yeah.
Dissy has graduated over 100 people at 5 stars, so.
My thing about being a mentor is that the people who helped mentor me, even though you're my main mentor, I learned from other mentors as well. Those people helped me, and I want to pass that on. That is so. I pass that knowledge that for me, passed down to me.
Right, because you saw my mentorship, my discipleship. It was check in once in a while and good luck.
He was basically non-existent.
So I don't want anybody else to go through any of this. Hey there on the stream, Bernie, how's it going, brother? Oops, let me get back into local there. Hi.
And I don't do it for the I don't do it for the mentor item.
How's it going, my man? I wonder if Samantha's around.
When you get a chance, can you check in on my disciple that is on now that wasn't on when I was on?
They know we're streaming.
I'll
check on them in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, well. Sorry, guys. It's been a minute since I streamed, so. Alright. What was I doing? I forgot. Anyway.
You were saying hi, because people were waving at you in local,
right.
So you were saying hi in local.
Jeez.
And they're talking to you in local. They want to know how it's going.
Oh, look. Yay.
Just don't.
I'm just gonna stand here. He's a dork. Anyway. Let's go find Sam. Time to mess around with him.
What kind of armor that was? That part of the armor that she had?
I don't know.
Mateo's in local and he's trying to encourage Dax to talk MA secrets to him.
But yeah, guys. So make sure you do keep interaction with your human mentor, whoever that may be, because that's still going to be important. All right. So I think. Is there anything you talk?
You said you wanted to do some casual hunting
we're
and
gonna
or
do
mining.
Sorry, I'm just getting my brains together here.
Yeah.
I forgot what I have and don't have.
It's not a good day for your brain to be braining today.
Yeah, you got that right. Okay, we got mining stuff. I need to refine this because I think I can craft some stuff.
Have we covered refining on any of our videos? I don't know if we did or not.
I don't think so. I mean,
I mine, but it's sparingly.
Let me, you know what? Okay, to avoid any kind of shenanigans by people that don't like us, we're gonna go somewhere else. But hi everybody, stay tuned. Pretty soon we might do a giveaway. I don't know. It depends on if we're successful in what we're gonna craft.
Okay, have a good meal, Mateo.
Okay, Mateo, we will talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out, and we'll see you when you're done. Probably. I think I messed up my... hang on. Patience there, woman. Alright.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Alright, so...
So where are we gonna TP out to show them refining?
I don't know, probably where I craft at. Fingers are not fingering either. No, that sounded horrible. Sorry, guys. Wait a minute. I'm so sorry. That was horrible. I did not mean that. My goodness, that was horrible.
This would be a whole different kind of show if that happened.
Yeah. All right. Okay, back to it. Jeez. All right. We got to try and avoid. Wow. That was a good one. Alright, so we are going to go do stuff and things. Let me... I forgot that. How many probes I have left here. Oh, okay, 73. Got some fed, I can get some more. Technators. Okay. I've got my refiner with me. Alright, so we are actually set. Let me see if there's anything maybe I can get some more probes, because I do need to do a bunch. No, we're not gonna. We're just gonna go mine. Okay, I guess we're gonna go use what we got and go mining. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's see, where do I want to mine? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know where I want to go. I'm sure we'll figure somewhere out. Okay,
Okay, know that I didn't die coughing.
okay, are you okay now?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll let everybody in Rookie know.
Okay.
And there's one more place. Not to mention it in that place. Hey, yeah. Alright.
So, do you have any clue what you're gonna mine for?
No, just stuff and things, I guess. And we're going to go out to NTI because I need to support ourselves.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, okay. Anybody that's been out here knows there are level 19 to 24 miner bots out here.
There's some smaller ones out here too. I think 14 and 12 to 14, but I don't remember where they are.
I'm not so sure either.
I know who to ask for where they are, but...
Yeah, Floors. I'm sure he's around, probably.
Actually, I was thinking Screechy.
Well, Screechy would know as well. So, guys, just so you know, we might run into Lore Spade out here. And he might run into us.
But that's not the way to show you the...
Well, there's Brandon. Hiya, Brandon. Hang on a minute. Let me say hi to Brandon.
I know a lot of people.
Alright, there's Brandon. And, hey, there's Midnight.
Oh, I seen in Rookie that, Brandon, got a globe earlier, so congratulations on that.
Who?
Brandon.
Oh, Brandon.
Yeah, you had, Rookie scrolling and I caught that.
Alright.
I don't know what he got it on, but
Billy
I
Billy.
just caught that.
Yeah, we're gonna do some mining out here. Now that we know they're around.
This keyboard, all the G's come out as F's anymore.
Oh, man.
And your N came out as a B. There you go.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be out here mining and all that. Running around like a bunch of silly people. I think we're gonna go ahead and see what we got in here and offload some. Oh my. Oh, by the way, I have 8 pages of blueprints, guys.
I'm just throwing the mic on the floor.
Let's see. Oops. Wait. Alright, so what we're gonna do, this is a refiner. These are the ores and stone that you pull out of the ground when you're mining, right? So what you want to do to convert those into ingots and things that you're going to actually use is you pull up your refiner, or you equip it. I think I already did. And you pull it up, and then... Now, some things you can combine in a refiner, like you take sweet stuff, which is an energy matter you can mine, or you can buy it on the market, and you mix it with... Fruit, right? Fruit, sorry. Any fruit. But it has to be one fruit at a time. You can't just throw like some of this and some of that in there. You got to do it one type at a time, but it does mix with it. And you get Nutrio bars for your pets. So another thing is, ooh, we're clipping a little bit here. Okay, so that should be better. Another thing is, when you are combining things in your refiner, some of those things you use to make other things too. So, that's, but anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to stick these, down here, this is what you're going to get out of it. See, there's 240 of the raw material. When you refine it, you get 80 ingots, which are...
Most ores, when you're making ingots, are 3 ore to 1 ingot. Some of them are 2 to 1.
Yeah, so these are fairly common, so they're used in a lot of things. I've crafted a bunch of jesters last night. And you're gonna refine it, and Bob's your uncle, there's your bell cart ingots.
Just be aware that some ores for your blueprint have to be or not ingot.
There are some blueprints that call for just the raw ore. You're correct on that.
Most of them are non-Cali blue, and then it's forged for that specific planet.
Let's see. This is Listerium, I think. Well, I got, at first I did, then I got the other stuff. That I'm not ready to refine yet, so it's going to stay in my area until I've got more of it. You do the same. I don't have any crude oil, but when I pull some of that up, I'll show them that refines into the oil that you use for your vehicles.
And when you're doing nutria bars,
if I find sweet stuff, I think have some. Have it in here. I know I've got a bunch in storage.
Don't go like wild and put like 10 ped worth of.
Yeah,
you can only do 1K fruit at a time in the refiner with the sweet stuff, or it won't work out.
Otherwise, it just gets. That's fine.
Because every time you refine something, your refiner does take decay.
Yes, that's another thing. Even if it's a unlimited one, it does take decay. Like when you make a sweat crate, that beats up a refiner really bad. Even mine, and mine's a really good one. Mine's an 83 ped refiner.
I just have the cheap.
Right, and you don't have to have a big one like that. It's just some refiners more readily combine things than others, and that's been proven.
I understand it. I just haven't to the refiner since the refiner that I do have suits my stops meeting my needs for bigger, or if I have the extra whatever comes first.
Right. So shout out to Brownden. Oh my goodness, Brownden. Sorry guys. Brandon XP18, Midnight Jaxie Bacon. They are Diabolical Dominion. I think Midnight is 2. You guys can find them all hanging out around here, around Lower Spade. So yeah, do come out here and do your mining and hunting. There's something here for everybody.
One thing about New Treasure Island is you can get New Treasure Island shares.
I'm not going to show you, well, you're going to, anyway, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Here's where your payouts are for that. By Triton Industries. Here's the New Treasure Island shares. Currently I have one, but I'm going to buy more. Did have some of these, but I sold them. But they just haven't removed themselves from the ledger yet. Biggest holdings is in Triton Industries. It's a slow go, but it will earn you passive income. Build it up just like in real life, so keep that in mind. Triton Industry shares aren't that expensive.
So if you come out here to New Treasure Island,
oh yeah, that's
and you
another
do
thing.
Stuff here, you will get part of
Right, because the way the shares work out here is they work on the decay out here. They don't work on X land. It's not like it is for the other shares. Out here, it runs on the decay that you run through the land instead of the land taxes go to the shares.
So it makes sense that if you or have a stake in that land, they're going to want to do things, and so you get a little bit back.
So we're gonna give out. Let's get room at least. Probes is more probes, guys. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I keep hitting the wrong button. Whoops. Why don't we fly there? Okay guys, you may notice the colors on my are yellow and blue. And they're that way for a reason. If you guys know anything about Fallout, you know those are Vault Dweller colors. So yeah, Vault Dweller inspired paint. The numbers even like it's from a vault, like Vault 18. So how's that for cool? If you were wondering, yes, it was.
Did you do that
Fallout
intentionally?
inspired. Yes, I did.
I thought that.
I just said I did it intentionally, genius. Good grief.
I thought you just did that because that's the paint bad.
No. Goodness.
Okay, when I color stuff, that's what I have. Not that I color very often.
And you'll notice the shirt, it's not as pronounced, but I want it going mining, so we're gonna go over here.
You wanted to find the miner box and you wanted to drive. Did
Yeah,
you change your mind?
No, I'm like wrong way. It's up here on the hill. Sorry guys. I never get lost, just tactically misplaced. So, let's see. I do think, like I said, that there needs to be some work done on the mentorship program itself. Like, maybe if they don't want mentors to have the ability to get rid of inactives, maybe tie your mentorship, because they will send you an email if you've been inactive days, right? So why not tie it to that system? If you're inactive for that long and you get that email, include in there the fact that you may lose your mentorship, and have the system automatically remove them if they don't come back and log in and reset the timer. You know, I'd be perfectly happy with that. You know, we just need a way to move inactive accounts out of our ledgers. All right, here's the miner box.
I didn't know they sent you an email after being in 90 days. I've never been inactive in this game for more than like...
I have, and so have other people. Okay. Oh, the thing with... There's never anything to kill these guys with. Nope. Nothing. Oh, we've got some late. That one might do it if I can find a little one.
Drop your probe instead of trying to hunt. Since
Yeah,
you have
okay.
All your stuff in
Right.
now.
So another thing that we were going to show you is that if you shoot these, they also drop what they're mining for. So it's almost like you're mining and you're hunting it.
Not everyone drops mining moves.
Right. Not all of them do, but they have a tendency to drop ores and matters and whatever's in the ground. But what we're about to show you...
Mining is in their
loot pool. Correct. But what we're about to show you is the correlation between the type of mob that is over here and what you can generally find when you're mining. At least this is what we and other miners have found to be true. And sometimes, if you think about it, it makes sense. Like they're over here mining for something, so it would make sense that you can find what they're over here dropping in their mining loot. more on that when we get back to it. You've got a commercial about 5 seconds. So we'll see you in about a minute and a half, and I'll get set up. For those of you on YouTube, here we go. I need to get to where I can come. But hurting so much. The wallet. But we are working on it. So we've got 30. Oh, that's for sure. This time. Oh, I'm gonna demonstrate what we have found works pretty good. Mining. Now that doesn't mean this is what we're going to show you the only way to mine, or it's the only right way to mine. This is just what we have found works for the way we play.
And I do it. I would be doing for both.
Yeah, but as good a miner skill as you are, I gotta.
That's
Alright.
true, I do mine more than you do.
A lot more.
Than you do. Got in your way.
Yeah, but I still... Okay, now what I'm doing here, you'll notice I'm not running in a straight line. Moving around, then, surveying. Probes would imply game survey probes, right?
He's keeping, like, you can see on his radar where it has dropped, where he's keeping those within a certain distance and dropping them.
Don't want to get close enough. Oh, see, there's another. Doing is, because I'm surveying around like this, survey probes, what I'm doing is when you hit a claim, that is not a deposit. That's just an indication that there's a deposit of things, whatever it is you find, in the area. So, as a survey probe, you don't want to just keep running in a straight line. You want to kind of move around the area. And you want to, my distance, I think, is about between 50 and 70 meters. Tends to work for me really good between claims. Now, you don't want to get them so close that they're right on top of each other, because then you won't find it as much, because the more overlap you have, the less likely you're going to find a new claim. Oop, I need to go. Yeah, that's good. That means I can go this way safely. See, there's a claim there. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to work out where the exact edges are for the deposit, and if you get like a lot of hits of the same thing that are from an area, that could indicate that there's a tower in that area of whatever the matter is. And you all know, tower can be a really good global or a hawk. Now, we've talked about this before in Rookie and a few other places, and we've been testing this. See, there it is. And we've tested this live on the stream before to make sure that we're putting information out there that is actually true and does work. And as you can see, yes, I have plenty of overlap here, but it's only a tiny bit. And we are using the probes live. We're surveying the immediate area around the first claim we found, and you see what our results are. And you're watching this live. I mean, I promise there's no kind of trickery or anything involved in it. This is a method that we've figured out and developed and refined, and well, lo and behold, it's, as the name implies, survey with your survey probe. Don't just keep running in a straight line. Now, that's not saying that doesn't work, mind you.
Yes. Now, he missed a spot here.
Now there's no
So-
claim there. So that could either be nothing is further this way, or
You found it all.
I found it all and I need to move maybe a little bit further this way. But there could be some on this side of these.
When I do this personally, if I do 3 drops, if I drop a probe 3 times and don't find anything, I'm assuming that
That you
area is
found the egg.
depleted and to go pick up my stuff. And then I'll run to another area and start this process again.
Right. Now, mind you, I'm using a TT finder. This isn't with like an F101 or anything like that. So this could just be the best method for using a TT finder until you can move on to the higher ones that require more skill and more things like that. But as you can see, this is just a TT finder that I'm using. So it could just be specific to those. But keep that in mind as well.
No, it works with my F101 too.
Well, I haven't had it. Okay, well, she can verify it works with an F101.
So if it works with F101, it's going to work
Therefore-
with your higher finder.
Yeah,
as well.
therefore, this method should work with all finders. If that's the case. As you can see, pretty effective method.
That's your third
That's my
non-find.
third one. Correction. Go back this
You
way.
already did in that direction too.
Yeah, how many claims did I? That's not it. Okay. No, that's not too bad.
You probably found them all embedded. You're
Yeah,
only
they seem to
looking for
be.
one.
Alright, so what you're gonna do, for those of you that don't know, you can, in this case, I can summon this claim to me, but you can't move, or you can just create a waypoint, and you'll be able to go right to it.
And if I were you, I wouldn't try and do that for any of them unless you think you're gonna aggro a mob, or it's like on the side of the mob that you.
Right. That brings up another point. That handy dandy little summon claim thing is for if you find something and it's like the really steep side of a cliff or a mountain or somewhere like there's huge mobs that'll eat you. That's how you retrieve your claims, and I think it works within a certain radius, right?
They have to be on your radar and real close to you. I don't remember the exact meter. Has to be then near the first or second circle on the radar
Yeah, I
where
think
you
it's
are.
50 meters be the first one. For 25 is the first. 50.
And if you do
No.
summon your claim, be
50,
aware
75, 100, I think is those.
be aware that your movement is black for 30 seconds, so if you have a lot of mobs on you and you're not wearing armor, or if the mobs are too big for the armor that you have on, you will probably die in that 30 seconds.
Alright, you found some. Hey, come back here. Now, this is the extractor from Entropia. This one digs straight down. You'll notice something about this one. This one pulls things out of the ground with like one burst, and it's up faster than.
Well, you're also using a TT finder and extractor if you're
Right.
using
This is all. Yeah, you're right. This is also a TT finder, extractor.
if you were using a F101 down deeper and you would need to use your extractor more.
Right.
I have the extractor from Next Island TT.
Oh, okay. We did find some crude oil. Maybe it'll be enough that I can show them how to refine that for their vehicle, or to
And-
sell it, or to use it. Because there's blueprints that. Well,
And I recommend the TT finder from Next Island because it is unlimited.
yeah, that's right. Also, the Genesis Star ones here, the demonic refiner from Rock.
Those are not
unlimited.
Those are limited.
No, they're not.
They
The
are.
demonic are. There's one that is though, but it's not the punk one.
Are they all from Rocktropia TT? I don't think they.
No, there's only one that is, but the demonic one is, I think, a prop.
Okay. Well, we were talking
I
about
think.
we were talking about TT.
I don't know. I'll check when I get back. It could be TT's in Hell or what sell that one. Because
Right.
Hell has its own thing.
It might be.
So, and we haven't really done anything about Hell yet. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a later episode when we're back on Entropia. So stay tuned for that one at a later date. Alright, so we'll just claim up.
It still says you got one. Have another one because that's number 2, not number 1.
Last
Okay.
one. Oh, nope, that's Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Hey, sorry guys, I keep hitting that button. So yeah. Right. But, you know, pretty much guys, that's the gist of the way that we mine, and we've demonstrated this more than once. A lot of people have tried it and it works out the same way. And the odd one or two have tried it and it just doesn't work at all for them. But it is one of those personal choice things, but as you can see, it does work really well. For us, at least. But like I said, don't count it as the only way to mine.
Trust but verify.
Right. Trust but verify. Even things that we say, because there might be times that we're wrong and we may not know we're wrong, and we know we're wrong so we can correct ourselves. Yeah. And vice versa. Alright, let's go pick up our... We can make some mind essence. I want to show them that. Finding stuff in a refiner. Right. Well, the thing is, once you have a foundation, you can tailor it to exactly what works for you. Alright, now you don't have to be inland. Use any. Fine. Have any sweat on me, so we are gonna have to go to storage to show you that. So let's go ahead and tee in, and I'll show you how to make mind essence. Which you've got an ad coming up. We'll see you on the other side of that. Hey guys, that reminds me, if you'd like to support the channel grow, please consider hitting that like, follow, share, and subscribe. We are 2 subscriptions away from our first mile mark of 100 subscribers. So if you'd like to hit us up and get us over that line, please do that. We hope you enjoy the content that we put forth and learn things from it. So yeah, and we're gonna be doing this for a long time because we enjoy doing it. Where's, there it is. All right. So I wish we could. Good. Not right now.
Fly or whatever we're doing.
Oh, crashing into things. Oh yes, guys. Colors are, yeah, those are intentional. It looks pretty good though. I mean, turned out really good. What?
I had a thought, and I know who to ask about.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's get over here to the pet. Show you if we were talking about, and maybe we'll be able to craft something by now. Yeah, I've got something simple over here because You know, I should have waited to craft the stuff I did last. But it's kind of, you know, I haven't stuff in them. Alright. Woo! Alright. Let's see what we've got. We've got some sweat in here. So I'm gonna need, when you combine things in a refiner, you have to move the storage into your carry before you can won't let you do like you do in crafting where you can have some of your materials over here and some over here and it'll still do whatever. That's not how refiners work. Right, so what we're gonna do,
They actually changed that in one of the updates. You can put stuff from your storage into the refiner now. Yes.
oh, I wasn't aware of that change. We'll test that. That here. That's so that force nexus plus this sweat that I got. This is how you make mind essence. Mind essence. I didn't get any sweet stuff, so I can't show you that. I'll show you that. But mind essence.
It might make you
It's gonna
put
make a little bit.
You have to put the force nexus in first and then the sweat.
Oh, that's first, and there is sometimes there's a specific order of how you have to put things in there.
If it can be refined by itself, you don't want to put that in first because it'll assume that's what you want to refine. It wanted him to refine the sweat into sweat crates instead of making what now.
Now, these two items together, you'll notice this time it accepted it because I put the mind or the force nexus in first, and then I put the sweat in. Oh, to demonstrate that again, if we try that the other way, put the sweat in there first, then where'd it go? That in there, it won't let you. Right back out. See? Boing. So, some things they do have a specific order they have to go in the correct. Oops. So, this is going to give us this much mind essence, which I don't have a chip that uses this, but there are like sync chips and buff chips, teleport chips use mind essence. Not the synthetic mind essence, this is the stuff you have to use for those chips.
There is a difference between the mind essence and the synthetic mind essence.
Right.
Mind essence is used on sync chips, TP chips, wormhole chips.
But, you know, buff chips. Now
Most buff chips.
some use the light mind essence that you use, which if we have enough sweat left, I'll show you that. Okay.
Isn't it diluted?
It's no, I don't think I
Diluted sweat and force
nexus.
But
Yeah, I used all of it. So, but what that does is there are some chips that use that instead of the regular mind essence. Those are the really off the wall buff chips, like the one that makes you run faster for like 10 seconds, or the acceleration buff. That uses the light mind essence, and there's a critical hit buff one that uses it. There are some really off the wall chips. They're just not very well known because not a lot of people take the time to make the stuff you need to use them.
And if you do have that
chip,
you generally make that yourself.
right, as with any other chip that if you can make it easily doing what we just did, then yeah, by do it. And here, there's this. As I said, is used in teleport chips. Some of the buff chips, I think your sync chip uses it.
If it says, if you do view information that tell you. Oh.
No. It just says blah, blah, blah.
Just tells you how to make it in a ring.
But what will tell you is the Mind Force chip itself will tell you if it calls for Mind Essence, Synthetic Mind Essence, or Light Mind Essence under the where you would normally find ammo. The ammo type. So it will tell you which one of these it uses, but here's how you make the other two. Synthetic Mind Essence, I'm not sure if there's a recipe for that or if it's a
Synthetic Mind
blueprint
Essence you only get out of the TT.
Right, okay, so that's the one you only get out of the TT. So you can't make the synthetic, but you can this and the Light Mind Essence, and people use this just as much as they use the other, so there is a market for it also. Because I need this, at least this one, my teleport chip when I have one.
I need this for me.
So that's a cost-effective way that you can make your own for the things that you can make it for and cut your costs down. So we showed them.
And I haven't bought any I made it. I found enough to make.
Okay.
You wanted to refine the rest of this stuff and see if you had stuff.
We need. There's one thing. This. Also, if you refine crude oil into regular oil, which you use in blueprints, some of them, and I don't know what else that's used in.
Gas for vehicles.
Fine. And you should have enough to craft at least a couple of clicks with one thing.
You have enough to do some basic sensors, or not basic
we'll see
sensors,
here.
basic.
It'll tell me in a
something.
second. I can do
Basic
filters.
filters, that's it. Basic
I can also
filters.
do basic auxiliary socket blueprint. Okay, yeah, I can do those. Do 12 of those. I can do 4 combustors or 16 filters.
Settler shin guards, you can get one click.
Where's it at? There it is. Okay, so I don't know. What else we've got? Sensors, sheet metal.
I personally try to click on the armor first. And whatever else is there.
True, because there'll still be, well, there'll be enough left over. So we're gonna, oh yeah, there should be. These just take iron.
Iron and mushroom.
The thing about these, craft them, they
also have to pick them up.
But yeah, you can pick between if you want a male set or a female set. Now, if you look at the info on these, they're not that great, but they're better than the CDF. They're enough to get you by your beginner missions while you're getting your CDF.
This is the unlimited version of the limited version of the TT machine on Cali.
This is the unlimited version of the Colonist armor, I think.
It's called Settler and the TT as well.
Right, Settler armor.
I was looking at that today too.
So maybe we'll get lucky and get a drop or something. For global or test or Ah,
Near success.
good. Okay, let's see what else we've. Cluster, still. Bearings, sensors. So, I'll tell you what, let's go with the filters. No, let's. Now, this is actually working now. And this will craft things while you're out hunting. But I don't have enough clicks to actually use that right now. Otherwise, I would show you how that works. But when I do, we will. So let's max this out. Looks good to me.
It won't let you use residue on this blueprint.
So let's just let this click through. Okay.
Some
Yay.
blueprints you can use your residue, some blueprints you cannot.
Right. And you'll notice I am getting some of the materials back. Like, look, I got oil back there. And shrapnel and residues that you can use that help you with stuff later as well. Getting a lot of nursing. I haven't run this one a lot. I've run the snot out of this one.
That's probably why you're not getting any spells. You're getting success and near success.
Oops, there's one. But I've still got a blueprint. Alright guys, we're back. Give us a minute. Relog back in. We apologize for that. Okay. Alright.
Do you know how to tell which blueprints you can use residues with and which ones you cannot?
No, I'm not a crafter.
Okay. If the item you are attempting to craft is unlimited, then you can use, or if it has a sliding LTT value, then you can use your residues with. If it does not, you cannot.
Okay.
So like the shirt that you crafted, or the guns that you crafted last night, you could have used the residue then.
Oh, okay. Alright, so... Wait. Hey, Brandon. Alright, we're back. Alright, now, what I wanted to point out, back into the construction, I wanted to point is this success rate here. Okay, now, one thing that you have to understand about Blueprint. Now, the success rate is kind of like, shoot, I thought of a way to explain this to you. God. Right, but it's over time, it's not per click, is what I'm getting at. It's like efficiency of a weapon, and the success rate is the efficiency, and the quality rating is the same as your looter skills would be if you're hunting. That's what determines if it's a full TT item or if it's a little TT item that you make a bunch of. I think that is what the quality rating does, and your success rate is more like your efficiency of a weapon.
Okay, so if the quality rating on your blueprint is 85,
right?
you're saying that 85% of
No, no, that's not what I'm saying. Your success rate determines that. Your quality rating is how high of a TT value it comes out at. You hear where it says quantity over condition? When you move this up, your success rate goes down because it's harder to get a full TT at the high condition currently on this blueprint, because this is one that I'm only at 18% on.
Well, this one doesn't have a sliding scale for the TT value.
That's what this is. The quantity over condition.
Okay.
If I push this all the way up to here, if I get a success, my success rate went down. But the condition, if I do get a success, is going to be at full TT.
Okay.
But if I move it all the way back to quantity, I can make a whole bunch of them, and the likelihood they're going to come out successful is higher, but they'll be at a lower TT value when they come out.
That's for blueprints that have a sliding TT
right.
value. The blueprint you're working on now does not have that option.
Okay. Let's see.
But you can still mess with that.
Right, that's
even
what
though,
I'm getting at.
Even though it doesn't apply to the blueprint you're currently using.
And I want you to understand, guys, that this success rate is also like a weapon. It is not per click. It is over the size of the lifetime of the sample. So if you're running 500 of these, that success rate, if it's say 100%, well, nothing is 100%, but say the success rate is 85%. So 85% of the whole 500 is what your success rate is going to be, not 85% of each click in that 500. Yeah, it works the same way efficiency does.
This quality over condition slide bar fixture.
Right, this would have applied to my Shane guards, not sure.
Because they have the same piece, they don't have a... They're gonna get it 5 of them or none of them at all. Or
so,
more.
let's see what we did end up with. So,
It would be in your
did we get we got a mirror success on that. So in here, this is the stuff that's left over from the crafting. There's basic filter. Now these basic filters can then be used in a different blueprint. Let's see. There's a level 2 one. Just like the basic bearings and the basic things are the other stuff. Anyway.
I'm chuckling because if you they've seen my inventory.
Here. Look, man.
They've seen my inventory, and now it's like all like thrown in there together, except for my blueprints. They're all organized.
Yeah, mine are just.
And yours is just all thrown in, but like the one thing that actually needs to be organized is not.
Yeah, but I don't know how to make them organized.
It's gonna take you like an hour or 2 hours to pull everything into your inventory and then
they're all
stack
in
them
there.
into your personal
all
storage.
Of my blueprints are in my storage. All of them. Have any on me? They're all in.
I understand that.
But I need books to put them all in now. 8 pages of these. Right, they're just kind of all thrown about. Okay, nope. That's not it. Oh, you've got a brain. I don't.
Y'all take all the things with the pictures of guns.
Oh, now
Scary.
this is one that I got to drop last night when I made the shirt. This
Yeah.
Gravador leather texture. But anyway, I'm never gonna be able to. Take me an hour to find that one. God. Good grief. But that's a level 9 blueprint. Wow. Okay. I think it must have been a drop. I don't know, but holy cow. But anyway.
That looked like it was an X Island. And
Right.
they give.
So let's see. I think I can do some more crafting. I'm gonna just gonna use the machine because it's easier than sifting through them. Because it sort of puts them in order. Look for. Yeah. This is what I was telling you before the show. They don't take very much. 1 malachite crystal, 2 Bakellar ingots, and 2 iron ingots. But when you start with these are what drop the LR and the other blueprints out from that I get. That I can't make yet, but they do drop from it. And I wanted to let everybody else see that, so we're going to try and get some iron.
I have a suggestion. What mob drops iron?
Go out to where the Argonauts are. What else drops it? Maybe, but I don't.
I know.
But I know for sure Argonauts drop it. This is the thing that we were talking about earlier, guys. If you know where a specific thing is dropped by a mob, odds are that's what you're going to find mining there as well. And some other stuff too, but if you're looking for something specific like iron, that's generally a good place to find it. Is whatever mob drops that resource. Now that's not true for all mobs. Not all mobs are indications of where you should mine. But there are some, even in the lore, if you look on. Stop running, asshole. Right. There are some that even say on the wiki that they are good at finding certain resources and that kind of thing. Hey, it's Rookatan. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna don't really have a lot right now. So this is the thing about mining for me, of being hunt or mine, but not both. But I do need to get some mining done. Actually, what we need is iron, so we're gonna go where the right. Now, maybe we might do better with the level 5s because those are known to drop more. Try to. Gonna go to New Swiss where the. No. Well, actually, I bet that would be a good place. Avoid getting while we're mining. Ooh, they're already.
They're angry today.
Ooh. Oh no.
Yeah, they're very, very angry today.
Oh my. These guys are kind of upset, so we're gonna try to sneak.
Yeah, I'd stay
Go over
close to
there.
the water since you don't have the ammo season. Very angry.
Get away from me. You won't hurt me. He will if I let him hit me too long, though. Why don't we see if we can here with relative heat? I remember right, there's not over here.
There's some on that side, but not as many as the other.
You're upset today.
I don't know why the Argonauts got news.
No, they just are.
Oh yeah, this was much better. See, I can see by your radar that
Yeah, there's nothing over here. This will probably be safer.
Did you ever check on my disciple?
No, I didn't. Sorry. So, what? Equip one of these. Really? Oh, I'm not doing both. Yes, I should, but I'm not. So I'll burn the probes too fast. Do mining in like 1,000 probes at a time drop. That way I can mine for all three and get a bunch of it at once. I'm not a little... If you're gonna do something, do it big. You guys will notice I'm kind of here. And there's Lacerium. Okay. Reason for that is some find like copper, or I mean, copper in the game. Other things like Lacerium will be right around the base of mountains.
There is copper in the game. I've got
Is
it
there
at
copper?
once.
Yeah, I guess there is copper. Like a really, really high. to keep my finger off of that. Of course, there is always the chance somebody's already been over. Oh. There's one. Potassium. Narconet. Go on to the next. For now, just come out here and kill the Argonaut. You drop it. But like I said, I really have the amp. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to support the channel on Twitch, it costs nothing. Go ahead and save up your channel points until you hit about 1,500. It does also help us out. Get a little bit of, a couple of pennies every time you guys do that, so please have the channel. We'll be slowly reinstating the sweat buys and other things that we had before as the channel grows, so if you'd like to see more of that, you know, help support the channel and we'll get everything going again. So let's see where I'm at. I need. That one. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry if you're only getting our dialogue here. Hitting the wrong button.
I gotta make an email. I need it.
We have to work with. I know we have. We might be able to. Yeah, we can hunt for a little while, but first get all this pulled in and refined. We're gonna put it away and we're gonna take a break. I need some coffee.
It's the list of the site graduating armors and
Right. Okay.
is what I need. I need to get briefly adjusted on the list because somehow I accidentally exited or deleted that in my notes.
Guys, there is something I'm going to experiment with because you can upload your own JPEGs into the game. There is some people that have even made their own custom shirts and stuff using that as a texture. Now, I don't know how that works, but I want to experiment with that, and if I can figure out how to do it, we are going to offer as sometimes prizes, things. We're going to give them away for free, but we might offer a t-shirt or two that's made in the game that you can exclusively only win by watching one of our streams or whatever. So that's one of the things we're looking at, and I think I'm like a knucklehead.
What do you mean by that? Are you gonna?
Yeah, make it into a texture that you can. There's a way to do it. Because Big Industries does it with some of their, like the shirts that all of them wear.
You might have to talk to Mindark about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's all involved in it, like the guy that makes his own paintings on Entropia. But you can also put it on clothing. I just don't know the process for that. No, you've never heard of it. A lot of people haven't. But you can do it.
No, I heard you talk about it before.
I run so far away from that. Hey. Oh, shit. No wonder. Chasing me, not a
I told you it was
Argonaut.
on my list.
Well,
it's a big one, too.
And,
it was a level 18.
yeah, and he's angry. Sorry, dude. Go out there and grab that.
Oh, they put you in the lighthouse.
Yes, this is the lighthouse. By the way, guys, if you die out here at New Swiss, this is where you end up. If you're close enough, you could end up at the other one too, though. At the
yeah, it depends
where the
on what
TP
side
is.
of the river you're on.
On this side, this is the lighthouse, and as you can see, it's got crafting and hey. Oh, you can do crafting and all that stuff here. There's storage. They might, yeah, because it was round. But
Yeah.
wait, well, no, no, this is where the teleporter is. Never mind. No, this is. I said to say.
You need to go get your plants.
I know. Sure. So, yeah, when I get enough, I think I need iron to run some D1s. We'll do that on a stream, and I'll explain a little bit more about the fact that those aren't for using, those are for just skilling, crafting, and getting blueprints with. The D1s.
Yeah.
And same thing with the Man NPH. Those are just for skilling and getting other blueprints with. They're not really for using. Now, the way that I still say that was just an oversight on their part. They expected people to be reaching level 100 faster than they actually do. And it's just something they've never addressed or fixed. Because, I mean, it doesn't make sense other than to skill and get other blueprints to, say, craft a weapon when you're level 5 that's level 100. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Why wouldn't you want to be able to craft things that you can already use? So I think it wasn't intentional. I think it was, they didn't think people were going to take as long to hit that level. And it just ended up not working that way.
I was watching Cali Trade a few months ago, and there are people who have a collection of Jester D1s, 100 of them, that has a tier rate from 1 to 200.
Yeah. Like
of 200, and that's, I guess that people select them, one of each tier rate, not to use, but just they have them.
Right. Well, it's like the one I gave Stevie B that one time that I crafted that came out at like 192 or whatever it was for the tier rate. I was like, it's got a... Alright, guys. Our apologies. We're having some interruptions, but it happens. Log back in right quick. It's just about time for a break anyway.
You do have a time limit to your playing.
Yes, you do. It's generally an hour, from what I understand.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Guys, if you do have anything to add or any questions about anything we're going over, make sure you leave comments in. Make sure you ask questions in the comments. That's fine. There, or we will mention it on the next stream. I want to start having. Yeah. Well. I probably lost it. It was only like 1 or 2. That's okay. Anyway, I will probably, I don't know, maybe in the middle of the show or sometime during the show, I'll read questions that were asked in the comments and answer them for you. We'll do like maybe a Q&A type segment to where I answer those questions that are asked. 8 cents, so I lost the claims. I'm just going to teleport in. I don't care. I need to be somewhere safe because it's break time. Not getting eaten by Argonauts. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're waiting and waiting and waiting. All right. While we're waiting for this, we're just gonna go ahead and break on. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. We're gonna get some coffee, do some stretching and all that kind of stuff. Then we'll see what we've got and see if we can arrange a little bit of hunt. maybe, just maybe, we'll get a drop or something that I can give away on the stream for somebody. Or maybe we'll play some if I can do the right kind of hunting, maybe we'll play some Where's Solis, something. But anyway, we'll see you guys in about 15 minutes. Hi, Mateo. So if you want to grab something to drink, grab a smoke, grab something to smoke, being in the lines of cannabis, I don't want to say too much because YouTube will get mad at me. Certain things, but anyway, smoke them if you got them, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. See you then. Alright, guys, we're back. Alright, we're gonna look around and see if we got stuff to. Assuming some natural medicine. Oh, please bear with us on that too. Right, so let's see. My predicament now is I need a little bit of ped. Two. But, you know, mentor, I'm poor all the time. You gotta do what you gotta do. So now I know I just went through all this gathering and all that kind of stuff, but really need right now, and these really aren't in amounts. Well, maybe that is, but I'm not patient, so wait around for the sell on the market. Do some of this so I can start. Already did. Those are leftovers anyway. I did make a really big crafting run, so I'm happy with that for now. I'll gather some more stuff. There. Oh, there it is. Told you I had.
If you're free to play, you really shouldn't be doing.
Well, it's okay, but
you.
If it's in small amounts like this, it's okay if you need to sell this stuff in order to get going again.
I understand that.
But if you've got like large amounts, no, I wouldn't do it. You know, just if you've got little leftovers here and there, you know, it's up to you.
It's a personal choice.
But for me, I'm choosing to sell my leftovers so I can hunt. It's that
You're
simple.
also not patient to wait.
Right. Now, if it was a larger amount, like I had 1,000 of those, yeah, I would put that on the auction and wait for it. But I don't. I've just little bits here and there, a little bit that I can use going.
Hello, cat.
All right. So.
What are you doing, Ewan?
We're gonna run over here to. She's correct. You normally want to save and hang on. But it's in just a little bit of that's going to get me what I need to get. Probably end up with maybe close to 20 bed when I'm, which is enough to get me going and keep. Which is enough to get me ammo, which is all I need. Oh, I closed that. We've been skilling BLP lately, so we're going to go ahead and use our BLP pistol. We'll start with 15. Go with that, because that's a whole heck of a lot, but you start off with. It's not ground shattering, it's not thousands, but it will be enough to get me going, as you'll see.
Good night, Mateo.
Good night, Mateo. I said, oh yeah, I meant. Yep, I forgot we crossed the river. Are you sure it's not just up the road here?
No, you swim across the river.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
You swim across the river.
Swim across the river this way. It just looks different from this side.
Actually, if you can walk on the path and not go across, not actually swim.
Oh, there's a teleport. There you can.
Yeah. But if you didn't want to swim, you could.
Oh yeah, you could go
like
across
that.
the bridges and that. There's nothing in this water that's gonna mess with it. Yeah, the buildings are kind of, and they've got wooden satellite dishes. Look, those satellite dishes are made out of wood. How does that work exactly? I mean, maybe if they're polished enough, they could provide a reflective enough surface to work, but okay. Alright, so let's go. Excuse me, guys. Where do we want to go, hon? Tell you what, let's. We don't know. Eeny, meeny. Why don't we? About Fort Lay are Snarksnots, I think they are out there, and the the spiky ones, and the Exorosaurs. We are just doing general hunting today, and there are some skins I want because I'm also collecting all this time. So, and this would be a good spot to show off this. Good for the mobs out here. Oops. Oh my goodness, the lag. What are you doing? Lag, lag, lag. Right, so I know I've shown you guys this before, but this is the Ozpin BP S1X. Pretty ped. It's just DLP. I don't have. Where is it? I sold it. Got a new one. I sold it. Anyway, and it's not. This isn't a bad little gun. Ammo burn is 400. Look at the damage range, 90. With an ammo burn of 400. Durability is excellent. This thing lasts a really long time. Even put like a 4P amp on, which makes it 64.7% efficient. By the way, when you 4P amp on it, and if you, oh, I'm sorry, it makes it 61 per. The 8P is what makes it 64 points. Now on the BPX P3, if you put a 4P amp on it, that's the one that makes that pistol 64.7% efficient.
I think you were.
Because it's a smaller pistol. What?
I was confused. It acted like you were too close to the gun, and when it died. Unless I just wasn't paying that.
I don't know. Well, we're gonna. Oh, I did get some. And as you can see, that's a decent damage range. I don't have a complete armor set on because I'm also working odds in it. I do have some of it on so that I can tank within a certain range here with my health, and I'll explain that a little bit more in a different video that's about advanced combat.
Oh, sorry, with me personally, I have the same gun that Solis is using. With these guns, sorry, I have to clear my throat.
Alright, there you
Sorry. With the gun that Solis is using, I personally wouldn't be wearing any armor at all. but Solis likes wearing an armor.
Well, that's because Solis likes doing things that you can't do. Because you don't like to use armor. Wah. No, guys, she just doesn't like the repair bill is all that is. And that's perfectly okay, because the name of the game is to be as eco as possible.
If I can do mobs without armor, why pay the extra decay?
Right, but, you know, that's, like I said, that's the difference in our gameplay. We both play a little differently.
I will go to one. You.
Well, can't help that. I'm just not really a swant person. I will do it, but not all the time. Hey, orange paint. I like orange paint. I need that, actually. That's part of your Viceroy stuff you gotta collect.
Okay. Viceroy, you say? Tell me more about
Viceroy
that.
armor? I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know all the stats and all that, and I'm not gonna mess around with the wiki and blah blah blah. When I go to Arcadia, I'm gonna look it up because I'm gonna start working on that too when I'm there.
Viceroy is a mission chain?
Yeah, you have to go around and collect a bunch of resources and turn it in, and they quote unquote craft you the Viceroy armor. And basically it's you collect a whole bunch of shit, turn it in, and you get the armor. But it takes a really long time because you got to turn in a whole mess of stuff. It takes a really long time to collect. Like the Coria timber that you need 1,000 of. That takes a really long time to get 1,000 of them.
I know. I was just asking because you mentioned Viceroy, and
Yeah, Viceroy
I thought
is...
it would be important that they knew it was a mission chain.
Viceroy is the advanced armor that comes from Arcadia. You know, you've got the regular Musca that's in the TT machine. Then you've got your Musca adjusted that comes from graduating your discipleship there. Then you've got the Viceroy, which is the next tier after the Musca adjusted for the planet. And then there's dropped armors there that are, I have to think of what they are. I think there's that have to do with like the treasure hunting and stuff like that, but I can't think of the names. Oh yeah, the animal named armors are what drops there, like the jaguar and the cheetah and the tiger armor, and that stuff is what drops there because you have the different dig sites that are named cheetah, harrier, jaguar. That's where those armors are dropped from treasure hunting.
Okay, I personally would like a set of Jaguar armor.
Yeah, it's really good armor. I mean, and it's pretty.
But my question to you is, if it drops on Arcadia, why is the NPC to get it adjusted to Cali?
I don't know. Why is the NPC to get your 5Bs adjusted on Crystal Palace?
I don't know.
Alright, well, I don't either. That's just the way it's set up.
But most things usually, if it's
Why?
on that planet,
Okay, why is Vigilante adjusted missions on Cali and there's a Cali armor that the mission to adjust it is on another planet? I can't remember which one it is, but it's just one of those weird things that he did. I don't know. Ask them.
We're gonna have to do some more research.
Yeah, I mean,
Things.
and some of it's from like long ago that they never fixed.
Because you get Gorgon in ancient Greece, and the NPC
Yeah.
to adjust that isn't.
Yeah. Well, it's like it could just be the way that the planet partners kept the planet, because like Cyrene still has a few of the iron missions, and they're not on other planets, just on Cyrene. And those missions are old as shit.
serpent skulls drop in ancient Greece and next island, and they're adjusted on Cyrene.
Yeah.
And Pyrium plates drop from Cyrene, the adjusted on Cyrene. So that's why it confuses me when you're saying it drops from one planet and then the NPC is
there
on the
are,
other.
as you know, some things that do not make sense with the mission chains. And it's from like an earlier time, and they just never made it make sense. They just left it that way. Like they never fixed the Corona mission, they just took it out. Can't do it anymore. The Enigma keys, instead of fixing it, they just took it out. I mean, a lot of shit like that. Or there's some of it, like for example, that's my excavator from Entropia, but it doesn't have an icon in the bar because they never put one there.
A lot of Rocktropian items do not have an icon.
Right, and there are a few things on Kelly that are the same way, but not as many, because Kelly is the biggest, that's Kelly's the thing. Alright, I got a Combino skin. That's one of the ones I'm looking for. So I can make that into a texture. Because I need to make myself an outfit, guys. Let's face it, I have no threads. Just armor and what they give you.
I bought shoes today in game.
Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I noticed that. But you've been wanting those for a while.
They were the pair of shoes that I've wanted since I started playing.
Yeah. It is okay to get yourself stuff like that on occasion. Doo-doo.
They look good on with my pair of white pants I have.
Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. But you got an ad starting in about a few seconds.
They were ancient Greece shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be surprised when they see me stream the next time.
Oh, yeah?
Because I got my wings colored.
Oh.
And textured. I want to thank Lars for doing that again.
Yeah, that's really nice that he did that. All right. Don't mind me, I'm just playing with a few things here that I should have been doing all along.
Last night I took my disciple for a hunt and we had a society team hunt with her. And I told them that I hate armor, and as soon as I said that, I showed them my new set of armor that I got.
Yeah. That was kind of funny.
I just don't like paying the K-costs.
Yeah, well, get used to it. You gotta do it. You gotta spend to make.
I understand that, but I like keeping it at full TT so I keep the full protections on it.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I told you that repairs also go towards...
It's our personal preference
what you do with the information I gave you is up to you, but don't act like you don't know, because you...
And it's also a difference in playstyle.
Right.
Too. I'd rather have the decay go on the gun than on my armor.
Well, there's times that I do that as well. It just depends on the situation.
But also knowing when to wear your armor and when not to wear your armor is also advanced training too.
Right. Oh, goodness.
I actually used my armor when I was cutting trees today.
Yeah, that's a good time to use it.
Ow. Most of the time I don't use armor when I was cutting my trees, but what mobs were those?
Those were Argonauts, I believe.
No.
Or no, what were they?
The ones that dropped the nummies.
Those were Argonauts, I believe.
Not but the other one. Snaggle snots. Yeah.
Snable snots, yeah.
Snaggle snots. And they have a long aggro range, so I needed the protection so they wouldn't kill me when I was cutting trees.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ouch. All right, let's see. Oh no, yeah. Where to go? That's weird. Hang on a minute here. There we go. Huh. I guess we're gonna go ahead and pop that out because looks like we got a little bit of chat, but missed it. That's okay. That does happen sometimes.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It didn't come through on the restream like it should have. It's just that being weird. Or maybe it was from earlier. Maybe. Alright. Cool. Yeah. That was from earlier. Okay, so we're out here hunting. So, let's see, what else can you think of at the moment? Jeez. Where did that... Okay. See? What the heck? What the shit?
Can you pass me my drink, please?
Alright, anyway. Alright. So, one of the things that I do to keep Some people do this a little differently than I do, but that's okay. Once again, there's no exact right or wrong way to do this. This is just what I found works best for the way that I play the game. Hang on, let me get this a little bit.
How you manage your inventory is all personal preference.
Yeah, you don't have to. It drives me nuts if I've got everything in a mess. I like to know where things are. Like, back. Just makes it easier to keep track of things you might be thinking of. Alright, so we do don't have any forced nexus, but the next time we get forced nexus, I'll be sure to let some of this stack up so I can show you how to make a light mind essence with that and forced nexus.
Do you have any probes left on you? You might want to drop some out here, because I found forced nexus out here.
Well, I do, but I don't. Yeah. That's right. More towards the swamp.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we'll do. Let's head on over to the swamp. Find it, if we find any.
Well,
But we do have some shrapnel, which, guys, by the way, if you did not know, when you convert shrapnel to universal ammo, your finder will use universal ammo if you don't have probes.
That is true. Personally, I don't like to use my shrapnel on probes.
Well, I don't either, but if my primary mission at the moment is mining, then I will.
That is true.
That's one thing you have to keep into consideration for that, because you could end up using all your ammo shrapnel for probes, so do keep a close eye on that.
I've heard from miners that both hunt and mine that it's harder to keep track of the number of probes or dropping.
Not really, because it tells you how many. Well, I guess as far as the exact number of probes, yeah, but it tells you how many drops you have.
If you want to spend like 10 ped and probes.
Oh, and you know what we'll do? Because I brought my F101 with me, we'll show them the difference between a TT, and we'll see if, we'll show them the difference as far as the depth and compare them. But know that this thing is expensive. I'm not going to use it a lot. Not a lot, but I'll use it enough to show you guys what the differences are. It is a better finder, I won't lie. I have used one a little bit, but it's kind of pricey. You'll see what I mean in the difference in how many probes it uses in that. But that's because it does go deeper, and I think it has does it have a bigger range?
It has a larger range and deep.
Right.
It's been a long time since I compared the two.
Well, we'll go ahead and do that then.
My 101 is mine more than I.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rest of this BLP ammo to get shrapnel so we can do that little demonstration with the F101.
But I only mine for one thing.
I might get a global with it, I don't know. I have used it a little bit, just not a whole lot because of how many probes it uses. So it's for more, once you have a little bit higher miner skills is when I would advise using that. Not right away because it is costly.
Actually, a 101.
That's not what I mean, and you know it. You'll see what I mean. You have to be making enough in returns to be able to afford to mine with it over a TT machine. Right. One is the point I'm trying to make. Because it does use more. And you'll run out of probes quicker, is my point. But it does go deeper, and it has a bigger range, and you got a bigger chance of pulling in more with it. So it is up to you when you want to make the decision on taking that much more of a risk on your mining than you currently are with a TT machine.
You personally would rather take a larger risk on your hunting than you do for your
Yes,
mining.
yes.
So it is a personal choice.
But if I know I need a whole bunch of stuff to run a whole bunch of stuff, which I do right now, I need to get my mining and crafting going. I would rather run through 1,000 probes and use the F101 than 20 probes and not have enough to mine with it. You see what I'm saying?
Collect your loot.
That's kind of the point I'm making. It's right now for me. It's not quite where it needs to be economically because my skills aren't high enough for me to use it. I don't feel, and I don't think they really are. I think I'm still in SIB with it, to be honest with you, because I haven't mined a lot. Oh, okay. So, well, I might as well convert it and at least kill him before we do this. Won't take too much of it. And see, just that much shrapnel, I'm almost to where I started on the ammo with this pistol. And that's actually a pretty decent one.
Do you have your 101 on you right now?
Yes, I do. I got it out of storage. Alright, so where'd it go? There it is. Now, the first difference you'll notice between the F101 and the TT machine finders is the color of the cover. Notice how the TT one, the megaton detectonator out of the TT machine.
The Cali.
Cali TT machine, yes. This is red, and the F101, this is more of a yellowish orange, but more yellow than orange. So that's how you can tell the difference. Another thing is, you'll notice the F101 is unlimited, meaning it does decay as you use it, and if I equip it, ouchie, just to do end matter is 10 probes, right? Ores are 20, and if you see, that only gives me 6 drops. However,
but that's using all your universal ammo too.
That's using all my universal ammo. That doesn't include. However, if you look at the information on the F101, and
that's a nice tier rate.
Yeah, I got one with a really.
And it's ready to be tiered.
Yep. Yeah, these are tierable as well, and you can put enhancers in it, and you can put amps in these. We will go over that once we know more about that. I haven't really used them with amps, or I haven't really used this one a lot, you know. So, alright, now let's look at this one next to it. We'll view the out of the way. So if we look at the two side by side, hang on a minute. Now, you'll notice this one actually weighs less than this one. This one's heavier. I didn't notice that before, but okay. This one is ready to be tiered. This one, not yet, but that's a good tier rate for one out of the TT machine. So that would tier fairly quick. Now, the levels on them are the same, but look at the search depth here. This only goes about 105 meters, where this goes 263 meters. This one has, the range is the same uses per minute. Now it does say here how much it uses when you're using universal ammo, as opposed to when you're using probes. So it uses 10,000 universal ammo per drop, or if you're using probes, 20. And your energy matter is under there, which I don't know why it's jumbled up on itself or something. And you need surveyor, and it tells you the average search depth. Now if we go down here, you'll notice all these numbers are different. So this is why this one costs more to use, but see, universal ammo used 5,000
Or then
And this uses
twice
500.
the depth.
But it goes twice the depth, and you have a better chance of finding a lot more. So it is worth doing, but it's kind of when to do it is the question. Do you want to do it when you first start off and aren't really making enough to support it? No, not really. You want to wait until you've got the mining skills that when you do find something with it, you're going to use it to its...
Well, look at the learning period on it.
Right. Where's the learning period? Is there one?
There is.
Yeah, you're right, there is.
Go up. You had it on the screen where you were.
Where the heck?
Right there. Skill increase
Learning
bonus.
period. Jeez. Okay.
So, and you're past that.
I'm way past that because I have been mining. My prospector is up to 4.3 now, but when I tried to use this the first time, it was like prospector 1.7, and it was horrible. But now I've actually got a better chance of finding things. And they do tell you to wait probably until you're about prospector 5 to start using this one, so you will have a better chance of finding things with it. On top of the bonus that it goes deeper and all that.
Okay.
But, like I said, it's also personal choice. I'm not saying not to use this when you first start, but making you aware of the economical impact it will have. So, we're going to use it. Let's see, let's go with, wait a minute here. Okay, that's 2.
You don't have enough probes to drop the second one.
You've got to be kidding me. Alright, so anyway.
You only got 1 drop of probes for this.
Okay, this is why I don't like this thing. But we'll see if we get a better return with it. We might. No. So, okay. Let's go with that. We're looking for Force Nexus anyway, right?
Yeah.
So that'll give us more drops with end matter because it uses less for end matter, guys. Oh, there we go. Now, even though that says very poor, that is bigger than the ones we've been finding before.
Yeah.
So, that's a level 3, which the ones we've been finding are 1s and 2s.
Level 1.
Yeah, mostly 1s, right. So, there is a reason to use this one. It's just...
You do find more in 1 drop with this finder than...
Oh, yes, definitely. See,
there's your Force Nexus you were looking for.
there it is. And see, now this one you'll notice it's at a depth of 450 meters. So when I go to pull that out, it's going to take longer because it's deeper. I think is how that usually works out. And there's more of it because that's a bigger claim than I've gotten so far. Alright, let's see. Does. Nope, nothing there. So let me get rid of these guys before they ruin our day. And we get some hide that we can use for our textiles. And I don't know who that is running over there, but hi. Now you'll notice that I'm not wearing a complete armor set, but I can handle the guys that came to get me while I was mining. That's why it's important to sometimes skill without armor. Like you do. so that when you're mining, you know, you can handle more of these guys attacking you, and it doesn't really, you can continue pulling stuff out of the ground or whatever you're doing, and it won't bother you so much.
Actually, if I was mining here, I would be wearing armor because I would need the protections as I would be pulling out of the ground. So this is one instance.
More in orange paint. Alright.
This is one instance that I actually would recommend wearing.
And actually, you know what? Because okay. I did decide to try this and see if I did better with it. God dang it. What am I trying to do here?
I don't know.
Okay. I am doing better with it, so I'm going to put it in my bar and start using it more. Because the last time I tried this, no, I went through like 100 drops with this thing and didn't get nothing. But I had 0 mining skills. I mean, like zero.
That must have been before I started even playing,
yes.
when you first were new.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, well, if I use, nope. Like everything, it's a good finder, but you might want to wait just a little bit before you start using it. You can use it at first,
and also
but it's going to wreck your pet if you do.
Also, your mentor didn't tell you
right.
mining or crafting. He just...
I had to find all this shit out the hard way. Okay. Sorry, guys.
I was very lucky that I had people too that were friends with you that mined.
Yeah.
That I could ask.
Right, and I asked people too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't just instantly know some of this shit, guys. I wish it was that easy, but it's not. Alright, let's see. Let's make another drop about here. Nothing. Let's not get a bunch of piled up. Nope, I've got one chase. Dude.
I'm just giggling because this is the one time you actually care about not aggroing.
Well, I'm not trying to kill them right now. Leave me alone. Over there somewhere, I think.
You're way off of where you need to be dropping your probes.
I have no idea. Where the hell? Over this way somewhere.
Because you're just randomly running. Left it open.
Okay, that's... Oh yeah, my coffee's out there. Shit, what am I doing? Oh, there it is. Pissing these guys off is what I'm doing. Okay, so... Don't what?
If you go to drop a probe and you don't wait for it to come back, you lose that drop.
Yeah, you might want to explain how that works, because it's kind of like trees. If you wait too long, they'll go away if you're not done cutting them too. Right? If you get interrupted in the middle of cutting one and you stop to kill a mob.
Yeah, you won't get whatever's rest of the tree.
Right.
So you just lost the probe that you dropped by stopping it to shoot these mobs.
Yeah, I know. Oh. But I'm not in a full armor, so I'm intentionally letting them hurt me. Because I'm trying to get my dodge and evade.
So you're going to want to try to avoid doing that. Not you, because...
Well, I'm a goofball anyway. I just kind of tend to do things backwards. But if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid, is it? Guys, remember, the only dumb question is one that you never ask or find an answer to. So, think of it that way. Oh, there we go. Huh? What is going on? Destroy the mushrooms. What's going on over there?
Oh, that's for the Swamp Lair mission thing for somebody's going after the queen in the swamp.
Oh, right.
That they have to destroy the mushrooms. That's what that is.
That's right. Oh, yay. Fine, I want to...
And people go out there, do a little bit of it, and then leave the bigger stuff for the other people, because it's in phase 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
So,
that's still nope for me, so... Alright, let's see.
if you want to do that, you're going to want a team to go with you.
Yeah, I mean, that's like Spectre in the Mist. You can only get so far on your own.
That's the wave spawn that Spectre in the Mist is showing you where it's at.
Okay, so there's another deposit. So yeah, it works with this one too. So that's really good. That's awesome to know. Let's see. Oop, that one might have been a little too soon. We'll see.
Told you it works with my 101.
That's good to know, and it's good that we're verifying it also, so that everybody else. All right, thank you for the new follow. I appreciate that.
69 just followed.
All right, let's see. There it is, right about there. Ah. All right, let's see. Yes, and again, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it when people follow me. It does help us out a lot. With the account. Oh, found something. See? Yay. Yeah. All right, so it does work. Very good. We have confirmed it, and like I said, we've tried this method before, like 5 or 6 times. Other people have tried it, so you know what? I'm going to call this method confirmed. What about you? Because every time we use it and people have tried it, it works.
Yeah. Kill your mobs.
Yeah. There we go. So, yep, I think we're going to call that confirmed then. So, guys, there you have
You're
it.
out of ammo.
Oh, I'm never out of ammo. There we go. And we're going to stop dropping those because, yeah, those are ammo heavy. But anyway, and then we'll pull them out of the ground, and I wanted to show you guys, we did get some Force Nexus, so we can show you how to make a light mind essence, which is, like I said, it's the same thing as before. We've got the ingredients now. And see, these things can also be sold on the auction or in shops, or, you know, you can put them in Cali Trade. So it is a way to make a little bit of extra ped here and there, collect enough of it. So, all right, let's see. We are going to grab our flames. So, once again, you can just right click and create the waypoint instead of trying to find it if you forget where they were, or if you've got like a mess of them in here. Because our method works so well, you guys are welcome, by the way. That's the way that you can put them all. Your radar will hold up to 25 waypoints at a time, so you can put 25 claims at a time in waypoints and just run around and pick them all up, and then do 25 more.
Was that before or after the update?
Both.
Okay.
That hasn't changed.
That?
Yeah. And there's our Force Nexus.
You're getting a lot of it.
Well, I will
But
say...
you did use a bigger finder that you're not used to.
Yes, I did. And like I said, as long as it ends up being to where it makes sense for me to use it now, you see where it's at. And like I said, you can use those right away. It's just, you know...
And Mind Essence, even if you don't use it yourself, it has a nice markup because there are people that need it for the hunters that need it for their teleportation.
Right. And as you can see, I mean, my mining skills are absolutely in the trash. Because I never, until now, started doing any of this. I mean, I've done it a little bit to demonstrate this mining technique that we're using that we've now confirmed. But that's about it. I don't really do it other than to demonstrate that. But now I have to, because I need to start mining materials to start crafting things that I need for myself.
Oh, you're getting a lot of skill gain. This is doing this.
Yeah. That's why I prefer to do really long runs and not little tinkles here and there.
But us being free to play, it's hard to come up with the amount of pet that you need to actually do a good mining run with
an F101.
F101 because it's using 30 probes versus 3 for ATT.
Right, exactly. That's the entire point I wanted to point out, is you can use it, but I would wait a little bit until you get a little bit of mining skills, like I did, you know, because it's going to wreck your pet otherwise.
Or if you're strictly a miner and not a miner and do a little bit of everything.
Right. And like I said, I'm not saying not to do it, but just be aware. It does cost a lot more to use, but there is a good trade-off for that.
Mine deeper, you find bigger claims because you're going deep.
Right. It's just I didn't start using it until now because I wanted to get my mining skills up a little bit so it wouldn't wreck my pet. Because we are totally free to play.
Yeah. Do you want to do a long mining run where you don't go very deep, or do you want to do a short mining run where you can go deeper?
It just depends on what I need, what I'm mining for, what I'm using that for in crafting.
And you only do like one versus me doing both when I mine.
Right. Okay, so I think that's all our claims. So now what I want to do is I want to show you guys to end, and then we'll, it might be a few minutes early, but we're going to go ahead and I've got some other things I want to do. All right, let's see.
We're not cheap, we're just free to play.
No, we're not cheap. Okay, that was actually, okay, I'm going to start using that thing a lot more often, because look at that, 314 of those. Nice. All right, so what we need to do is, like before, you pull up your refiner, and you have to...
storage, I think.
No, I got some in my food, see?
Oh, you're doing a light mind essence.
Yeah, I'm going to show them light mind essence, how you make it. And as oh crap, if I can remember what I'm doing. All right, now as before, now this, if I had the, after I make the light, I'll show you how much of the other mind essence this will make with the leftover regular sweat. So I think we have some of that left over. Yeah. Because that'll make a lot more than it did before. I'll show you here in a minute. Alright, so like before, you take that and stick it in there. And then this time, instead of using regular sweat, you can use your diluted sweat. You see here, it turns into light mind essence. Refine it. Now a little force nexus goes a long way. Where'd it go? You see we still have 206 of that left. But if you look in your mind force, it made 21,600 of that.
$2.16 worth.
2.16 ped worth of light mind essence. And as I said before,
And you can
alright,
sell-
hang on, so we can do a direct comparison. We're going to stick that in there again. And then, where is it? Then we stick we'll make regular mind essence, and you see how much we're getting out of that. And we'll still have I think we'll still have 100, because it goes...
It's 1-to-1.
Yeah, let's see. And, yeah, that used the rest of it.
You got sweat left over. You only got 35 sweat.
Right. But this is the other mind essence, you see. And now I've turned a little bit of stuff into... That's 4 ped right there if I really, really need the ped. So
there's markup on that.
The markup for the light mind essence
is 120%.
Is 120% on the day today, and 10 ped of it is sold. And it's usually sold in 100,000 at a time, I think.
No, this one's sold by ped value because ammo.
Okay, well, by ped value.
So, like, 5 peds, 10 peds worth.
Right. But anyway, and then, let's see, that's light mind essence. This one, oops.
Because if you sold it for the K, that would be 1,000 ped plus markup.
This
just
one,
for that.
This one on the day is at 120.47, but look at how much of that has sold just today.
Yeah, 1.4 K ped.
Yeah. So 1,412.79 ped just today on something that doesn't take much effort, and you get 120% markup on, guys. So that is why, one of the reasons that, yes, sweating sucks, it's very boring, but you can use this stuff to make, where'd it go? This stuff
that has 120% markup.
That has 120% markup. So if anybody tells you sweating is stupid, tell them if it's stupid but it makes me money, it isn't stupid, is it? Right? Alright. You guys have an ad starting soon on Twitch, and we'll see you in about a minute and a half. Then we'll go over some final things and we'll close down the stream.
Here, let me see the lighter.
Doo-doo-doo. Okay, Twitch, start your ad. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, there they go. We're gonna go back in here. Right. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Microphone again, guys. Anyway, this one I can almost use, but the other one was cryo, so let's look at that.
Deceleration chip.
That's the deceleration chip. This one is level 25 cryogenic hit.
God damn it.
So yeah, it's like you're casting you probably throw something at it. I don't know. I'm going to have to start using these when...
You're only 8 in well, I did
Yes,
start going
cryo is my lowest one.
I'm really close.
Okay, now let's look at a sync chip. Now...
That one uses Mind Essence. I have
Yeah,
one.
this one uses Mind Essence, but let's show them what it does. It increases synchronization for 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And what it does is it improves your concentration. So like when you're sweating and swunting or you're hunting, right?
My personal opinion on sync chips. I have one, I use one.
Yeah.
I've showed you guys how to use one. I don't think that the ammo burn is worth on the sync 2, because the sync 1 gives you
Zerber followed us. That's who followed us. Hey, thank you very much, Zerber. Sorry, I'm not paying very much attention to what's going on. I'm explaining, but go ahead.
Actually, pin that and then pin the sync 1 and show them the difference of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because they sync for... Oh, that's an 11.
The sync 1 is at the top.
No.
Oh.
There isn't one. Well, we'll compare it to, say, the 5 here. Because it should be different enough.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Alright, so this one 6.2. This one requires the same level telepath, apparently.
Yeah.
Or 0. Wait.
Yeah, all
0.
syncs use 0.
Okay.
This
That
one has...
Yeah, you see.
The 5 has 140 more ammo burn.
Right.
Okay.
This one you can use more times per minute.
More times per minute, a bigger range.
And...
But this one, the one syncs for 2.5 for 5 minutes, and the other one syncs for 2.9 for 6 minutes.
6 minutes and 30 seconds. So
that's why I wanted you to do the 1 and 2, because in my opinion, the
fine.
1 is better than the 2.
That's fine.
Because I have the 1.
Alright, let's see. What am I doing? Okay,
I need to work on cryo again. Good, and I'm almost there. I'm at 22.
Right. Alright, guys. I think that's going to do it for us tonight. I hope you guys had fun and learned some things. Sorry we didn't do any giveaways, but we didn't really craft anything much worth giving away, but maybe next time we will. If you like the content, please do the like, share, subscribe, follow. Plaster it all over your Facebook and all that good stuff for us. It really does help us out and helps the channel grow, helps us spread our information out, and as you can see, we've got some things to show people, so let's try to make sure that gets out there. As always, have a good evening, morning, night, or afternoon, where it is, what it is, where you're at. Good grief, I always mess that up. Monday we will be doing a special Memorial Day show, so be here for that. And a programming note, we are gonna, every now and then we're gonna do some different games, because we do have an audience for other games as well. So, but games like EVE Online and PUBG and the things that we've been doing, so stick around for that and watch those as well. You'll probably like watching us or coming to join us play. Melanie is going to do her own thing here pretty soon. She's going to make another video probably next week sometime. She's not feeling too good this week, but that's okay.
I have no clue what about yet.
So keep an eye out for that, and I guess we'll see everybody then. Alright guys, good night. We are out of here. Join us again Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or thereabouts, where we will probably, I don't know, maybe we'll do another Entropia video, because I do have to get back there. And then after that, we'll do an Arcadia video, because I haven't done that one yet, and I've got stuff to do there.
Oh, I got a few ideas about Arcadia stuff.
Okay. But, alright guys, as always, thank you for your support. We do appreciate it, and we will see you guys in game or later on the stream. Have a good night, guys. If I can find the buttons. There they are. Alright guys, have a good night. We'll see everybody later.